Hello folks, this is Ketchup Warthog again. Upon a friend's request, I decided to make a short video about the key things needed to execute a climbing spiral. Please understand that this is my own suggestions on key bindings, and I do not actually use these binds myself. However, I hope I can help those struggling with the key binds, and perhaps those not too familiar with the maneuver. Before I begin, I would expect you to already be familiar with the Rudder Turning. A YouTuber called Longshot has made a video on his key bindings as well as how to perform the maneuver. I suggest you watch those in the playlist before watching this, link in the description below. Another player, Alki, has also made a guide, which I have included below, and I recommend you watch it as well. Many players still struggle to learn how to control the rudder movements, as well as the obvious issue of having to simultaneously use 3 separate buttons. Some of us do have rudder pedals, in my case, a gaming mouse, that frees up the rudder finger from the other 2. However, many only use the keyboard, so here's what I found that can help them. I suggest you test your controls in test flight instead of during the heat of battle. The aircraft I used to learn the spiral were the 109 Emils, as it has much stronger rudder than elevators, while the roll rate is in blinding fast. Here I'll press elevator up, which is mouse button 5 in my binding. Then I'll press Q for left rudder and E for right respectively. Although doing a full elevator turn or a full rudder turn individually can turn your plane, your 109E4 won't be outturning Spitfires anytime soon. You must therefore have both rudder and elevator pressed at the same time. Press Escape to go to the game menu, then Controls, then go to Main Control Axis. Your yaw axis is the ones you use for rudder. As you can see, I have Q and E binded. Next, you look to where pitch is, and double click on it. Maximum value indicates full elevator up, which I have mouse button 5 binded to. But for this video, I'll change. Go to bottom right and press this button to remove key bind. Then click on Assign button. Now I'll add Q to the bind. Notice how this message pops up, and you can select Add or Replace. You do not want to press Replace, as it will remove the bind for rudder, as you can see here. Now I'll go back to elevator to add E for pitch up as well, and making sure to press Add instead of Replace as well. So now I have Q and E binded to both elevator and rudder, and you'll see how it can help you. See that I can still use elevator up independently with my mouse button 5, or whichever button you bind it, but notice what happens when I only press Q. I go up, but also left, and already my turn is tighter than the normal full elevator turn. Now I will press E to go right, and move my camera around just to show how it looks. I can catch up with my smoke trail, which proves that I am turning tighter. Now I web to pick some speed before I initiate the climbing spiral. I will correct the bank angle with D. I let my wing go beyond 90 degrees, and as I nearly dip my nose over, I tap D. The wing starts to level, and I begin climbing. Notice that the plane is constantly trying to tip over, so you must keep tapping roll key from time to time. And there we go, flat rudder turn. I'll try to track the aim cursor so you can see the wing angle. The 109E has stronger rudder compared to the elevator, hence roughly 30 degrees is enough. Planes with balance control, like the 109F, usually holds at 45 degrees, and the weaker the rudder, the more angle you need beyond 45 degrees. You get the logic. So how do you actually make it a spiral climb? Well, apply that knowledge that I just said. If I bank at 30 degrees and I turn flat, what should I do to make it go upwards? Obviously, reduce the bank angle. The force from the elevator lifts the nose, while the rudder turns the plane sideways. Notice that I have to wait for the dip again for leveling my wings, and voila! My E4 is going up into the steep climbing spiral, and I'm cutting my spoke trail. Now you can outturn a Spitfire, unless of course you can spiral climb as well. Once you get used to rudder turning, it will become second nature, and air arcade suddenly becomes a lot more fun than you'd think. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and perhaps help you make that leap from standard turning to rudder turning. You can start doing some fancy maneuvers and enrage Spitfire pilots you outturn in your 109. Right now I'm still currently trying to get more footage for the defensive flying video, but unfortunately I'm just getting more head-on than that. So we'll have to wait. Until next time, Stay safe, and good hunting.